Sadly, we don't have that much shotgun ammo in the storage. I think... Hold on. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of ammo, period. I gotta work on that at some point. Alright, so either way, I think we're working for Realware no matter what we do. Well, no, we're working for Realware here. We're working against them here. I think we take this one. And we know we could potentially be dealing with a lot of... We could potentially be dealing with a lot of melee. So maybe we take a melee character. Maybe take Percy and his big axe. We'll do the usual. I'll grab some, you can take some noodles. Actually, you know what? If we got chicken, we'll take chicken. And we might need something to keep the Quasi down. Might not hurt to take a morphine. And then I'm thinking guns we could probably just OSP, but we have a lot of guns in storage. Maybe take the silenced pistol with just a few rounds in it. So that way we've got a little bit of ranged firepower if we need it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This one might get ugly. We'll have to see. Nothing in here. Let's stop by the medical. Because this map is always good for free medical. There's some more morphine. Not gonna turn that down. Okay. Unsurprisingly, we get some possessed folks here. Carnage increased to level 2. Oh, this was just a doctor. Wasn't even possessed. Why do you have energy cells on you, though? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense at all. I mean, maybe because he's a doctor? He's carrying doctor shit? And we are creeping and sneaking right now. Mostly because I want the intel of what's on the other sides of these doors. We got a t-shirt, we got some poison, nothing really useful there. We'll take that kit though. I'm gonna grab this printed circuit board because we need that to build the flamethrower turrets. Oh, look at that, MRE. You love to see it. Well, I think it's officially go time now. Nobody has ranged weapons, so I'll let them come to me. What are you, medium? No, that is absolutely not what I wanted to do. God bless it. The misclicks are real? Okay, now, let us immediately try to stop ourselves from dying. Have I extensively used Hez equipment? I have not. Not their armor or their weapons. They just never really... They'd never felt like they gelled with my playstyle, to be honest. Oh, come at me, bro. Oh, you're actually slow. Okay. Well, that makes you much easier to kill. I mean, a war mace doesn't sound terrible. Good throwback chance. Might not be worth it. I mean, it might be worth it. But, I mean, look at this. Rough Cleaver, 88 damage. How much damage if we put it in our hands? Only 32 damage. I mean, it's hard to argue with potentially 88 damage. That's if we're using the heavy attack, of course. Okay, so we do have some enemies on this side. Oh! Okay. Can I... There we go. No, I wanted to move. Oh, lovely. There we go. Boys ain't playing around. They are not playing around. Alright, let's check this man out. I do love canned food. We'll take the weapon repair. We don't necessarily need it right now, but we might. I think we're good for now. Let's keep on keeping on. Okay, what do we got? Ah, elevator room. Outstanding. Outstanding. We're only here to eliminate a target, right? Yeah, alright. So then I don't have to worry about killing everything on this floor. We can just move on. Crash Mod P. I'm gonna leave this here. We might need it. Oh no. The one thing I was hoping we would not run into on Venus, we have just run into. The MFing acid spiders. If it's not too much trouble, you think you could maybe hit the target? Yeah, so the problem with acid spiders, or poison spiders, or whatever you want to call them, is every time you kill them... they leave a spot of poison on the ground. And in a situation like this, where it's blocking the door, I now have to walk through that poison. I don't have a choice. Well, I guess technically I do. And that choice is... think outside the box. I mean, honestly, I'm starting to think it might be a better idea to just hang on to the shotgun. I'll take the ammo, at least. I don't like full auto shotguns, but I will take the ammo. Are you fucking kidding me? My dude. Look, I know that ranged combat is not really your thing, but I desperately need you to hit your targets. Now, to be fair, these spiders have outrageous evasion. And there it is. So I am aware of the situation. Actually, water is going to be super useful now that I think about it. Because water will allow us to wash away poison from select locations. Let's see. We got enemies in all the rooms around us, which is not ideal. Oh, great. All right. Oh, he just belly bopped me. You son of a bitch. We got what? An SMG? You know what? I will take an SMG over this dinky ass pistol. They already know I'm here. There ain't no point trying to hide it. Yeah. Uh-oh. And AFP resubscribing for a 4th month says can't stay but dropped in to say hey. Well, AFP, thanks for dropping by as always. Hopefully you're having an outstanding weekend, and sorry you can't stick around, but I hope we'll catch you on the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourself. It is a hell of a world out there. They got demons and shit. Slow? Alright, come at me. I need you to... Look, my dude, your whole thing is melee. Why are you not hitting your melee hits, my friend? Chad, I think we might be dead. I think we might be dead. We have 10 health left, and we're losing 5 health per tick. Of all the times to miss those attacks, it had to be right now. Alright, how do we survive this? Lung damage and heart damage. Lovely. Alright, well, we bandage. That'll stop the bleed. Now, we have to hope that this full auto burst will kill this guy, because if it doesn't, we're dead. What's your movement speed? You're slow. Actually, we might be able to get away from you. We might be able to get away from you. I really, really need you to hit your targets, my friend. Thank you. Alright, there we go. There we go. Next up, we antibiotic to deal with the poison. And now we have to try to find a way to kill our mans here. He doesn't have a lot of resistance, but he's fast. And we're bleeding again. I'm trying to put as much damage on this guy as I can before he gets to melee range. Oh, you mother... Alright, we're gonna do this. He's not stupid. He's not charging into me, which is what I was afraid of. Alright, there we go. There we go. We ain't out of it yet, chat. Oh, crap. Well, we're not reloaded. We're not reloaded. Sad thing is, we're also at 350. And I have no idea where our target is. Let me see here. What What options do I have? I mean, I know I have this option. You didn't... Well... Yeah, I was afraid of that. I basically just threw away the one thing that might have saved us. And the door is closed. We need to reload. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I forgot this thing has fast reloads. Okay. Okay. Man, they are not cutting me a break on this one. Armed frostbite. Well, I don't really have anything to do. I can't fix frostbite, unfortunately. Yeah, they are not cutting me any slack on this one. Venus is no joke. Flashbang isn't gonna be especially useful, sadly. Let's get this thing reloaded, because I got a feeling we're gonna need it. We have got to figure out where the target is. I hope he's on this floor, but probably not. Yeah, we're in a dead end here. And yes, now I see you. Hydration incoming. But this is what I was talking about before. Like, if you compare a mission like this to some of the missions that we were doing at the very beginning on Mars, like, the difference is night and day. Like, these missions are not playing games. Medium. Alright, so we need to move back one. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. Talk of the axe. Because as you saw, all it takes is a couple of bad dice rolls and you go from doing fine to about to die. Let's see. What do we got? I don't hear anything? So we'll take it slow. Okay, we got a big boy. And you don't have anything. So we gotta take care of big boy first. And yeah, we're gonna take a hit from him. That's fine. I need you to die, if it's not too much trouble. Alright, nothing good there. We got some stuff which may work for us. Meat. Good old meat. Alright, what do we got? Nothing on the other side of the door that we can hear. Alright, outstanding. We got an elevator. Elevator means we have not reached the level where our target is. So we're gonna head up to the next floor. Hopefully this is where our guy is gonna be. Okay, free food. Not gonna complain about that. Oh, they are right here. Let's see if they're gonna peek on me. Oh, of course it's fucking spiders. Of course it's fucking spiders. pretty sure I heard a third one in there. I did. Now is not the time, my friend. Okay, foot burn. That's gonna be a bandage. Stomach burn. Chest burn. Lovely. I don't have any more. I don't have any more bandages. Bamboozle, welcome to the stream on a Saturday. Hopefully you're doing well, and it's not going great at the moment. It is not going great. We were doing alright until we came to Venus, and Venus has been, unforgiving, I'll say. I think we fixed the boots. And I think we're gonna have to walk through this. I hate the idea of walking through the poison. Oh, god damn it. I wasn't paying attention to my health, and I walked through the poison without healing. Shit. That hurts, chat. That hurts. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes out here in these streets. Man, we lost the good armor too. That's the worst part. That, like, everything else I'm good with. Like, yeah, okay, it happens. But losing that armor, man. God, that sucks. But yeah, I think we gotta send in the next clone. That's all we can do. Now that we have an idea of what we're up against, though, I'm trying to think, this is the problem that I have with Venus as a whole. And I don't know if the devs plan to do anything about it, because the poison or acid or whatever it is, I'm not sure exactly what you want to call it, but that aspect of the spiders makes any mission on Venus insanely difficult to do. Because just the act of that spider being there can block off entire sections of the map almost permanently. And it's kind of frustrating, at least in this version of the game. I don't know if they mean to tweak it at any point. Sage Raven, there are. I mean, you have, like, the antibiotics, you have antidote, which I don't currently have any, but there's antidote that works on poison. There's also the sorbents, which you can get for free. I mean, it's not that you can't do anything about the poison if you get poisoned. That's not the issue. For me, the main complaint is there's no way to mitigate that risk. Because with the spiders being as fast as they are, right, that's what I mean, is there's no preventative measure that you can take against them. Because with the spiders being as fast as they are, if you open a door and there are spiders in the room, you either close the door and wait for them to come to you, or you fight them in the doorway, and now the doorway is poisoned and you can't walk through it without taking damage. The only way to mitigate it currently is with water. So basically, if you dump water on a spot, it'll get rid of the poison. Correct, Dr. Squibb. You can make your own wall or your own halls by taking down walls. The only problem is, like, for example, in the situation that we were just in, all we had was an axe and an SMG. And we didn't really have, like, the SMG, I would have had to have burned most of my ammo in order to take down one wall. Correct, Kirbachev. And that's my big complaint about the spiders, and it's why I typically avoid missions where they could show up. Because this is a very aggressive game, and it does Like, it incentivizes you being aggressive and trying to always move forward as quickly as possible. Because remember, that hunger meter is ticking down, and the Quasimorphosis meter is ticking up constantly. And so, you're always on a timer, and then you have to stop and deal with, like, okay, I have to blow up this wall, or I have to go find water so I can get rid of the acid, or I just have to walk through it and then burn a bunch of healing items so it doesn't kill me, like what just happened there. So yeah, if there's one major complaint that I have about the current version of the game, it's that there's not a way to mitigate that risk. Like, I would be fine if there was an item you could use that, like, granted you immunity to poison for X number of turns. Or, you know, I also think it's kind of dumb that if you're wearing armored boots, that you can't just walk through poison. Like, poison shouldn't hurt you if you walk through it. Now, maybe if you go getting stabbed, or if you go taking a bath in it or something, yeah, okay, I can see that. But, like, right now, there's just not a way to mitigate. And again, it's an early access game, don't get me wrong. I'm not condemning Quasimorph because of that one gripe that I have. But it does make certain missions like this one very, very frustrating. And I hope that it's something that they're working on. I assume that it is, because there's been a lot of complaints about it. Not just from me, but there's a lot of complaints on the community forum about, you know, how do you mitigate acid? How do you mitigate poison? And they're talking about doing it with resistances, but even then, like right now, you're guaranteed to get the poison proc. If you step over the spider, you get poison. If the spider attacks you, you get poison. Like, no matter how high your poison resistance is, it's still gonna proc, and you're still gonna take damage from it. And it's unfortunate, but that's, like I said, it's early access, it's still a work in progress, and the devs have been very, very good about listening to feedback about what works and what doesn't. And this is not the type of game that, like, it bills itself on being difficult, and it's not the type of game where the devs are like, oh, well, we're gonna get rid of acid entirely because it makes the game too hard. Like, no, they want to keep that difficulty in there. But they want to give you a way to counteract it. Or maybe multiple ways. I'm not sure. So, again, it's a work in progress. But with that being said, I hate to go out on a bad note. So let's say we get the hell away from Venus, and we go back to... We got missions on the moon, we've got missions on Fuller, we've got missions on Mars. So I think we're going to do one more mission, chat, but I want to make sure it's a mission that we actually have a chance of winning. So we're going to get off of Venus. I'm thinking espionage, sunlight. I mean, we're on good terms with Ancom, if I remember right, aren't we? Good-ish terms? Okay. Alright, alright. What was the other one? What was the other one? That was... Sunlight Coven, beneficiaries Grasshopper. So what's Grasshopper gonna potentially give us? They are currently the weakest faction, and for whatever reason, I cannot select them. That's very strange. Yeah, like, it'll let me select every other faction, but it will not let me select Grasshopper. You know what? Screw it. We'll go. We'll go. Wait. Are you actually gonna let me just start the mission? I'm very confused, chat. Oh no, I made a huge mistake. I've made a huge mistake. I was not in the star map, chat. And we've just taken another mission on Venus. Well, you know what? Yeah, we may not be going out on a win. But you know what? We're never gonna know unless we try, so... We're gonna get stuck in. The problem is... we're still running on our default kit here, so... Oh, well. Hard to say no to legend boots. I'm still gonna try to run it back, chat. We're not giving up. We're not giving up. Holy shit. Man, they are hooking it up. Which means we're probably gonna die. If they're gonna give me all this badass armor right at the beginning of the mission, there's no way we're making it out of here alive. But I'll be damned if we're not gonna go down swinging. A human skull on a shelf, that's always a good sign. I mean, we might go out on a bang, troubleshooter, if they give me grenades before this is over. Let me see, I forget what, we're on elimination, right? Yeah, killing a target. We can make that happen. But take the nail, I mean, I'm basically taking everything for right now. Oh, shit. We got a mind chip, chat. So I'm not gonna leave, but I wanted to make sure that we got the opportunity. So we can evacuate at any time because we found the mind chip. You're not wrong, Zuck. I mean, if I had a collection of human skulls, I would probably put them on a shelf just for convenience sake. As you do, of course. Sadly, we do not have any melee weapons this run. So we're gonna have to, well, I mean, I say that, we just killed someone that has a melee weapon. So theoretically, we do have one now. And it might not be a bad idea. I am gonna take some water just in case we run into spiders again. I like the marksman rifle, but with this being Francis, he's got decent-ish melee accuracy. So I think it's probably a better idea to grab the axe. Like, again, I like marksman rifles, but we gotta keep our options open. Oh, look! Shit and rubber in a box. Man, I don't know what kind of shipping operation these guys are running, but... Okay, so we know we have the robot coming up. And thankfully we have the robot's one weakness, which is cut damage. Oh my. Oh, there's a lot of dudes on the other side of that door. Let's just go ahead and block that off now before they have a chance to come at us. I might need to go that way, but I'd rather block the avenue off right now while we can. Okay, alright, let's see. If we're getting 40 on that and 28 on that, do we have fast attack on the machete? Oh, we do. Chad, I think we go with the machete instead. I mean, I like an axe, but we can get multiple attacks off in a single go with that machete. Let's do this. And we got some canned food. We got some shelves with stuff on it in the bag. Let's have a look. Oh boy, human meat on a shelf. Again, we've got very questionable activities going on in this place. But it is Venus, so I'm not entirely surprised. I'm also not entirely surprised by the fact that we're actually going to have to go into that room. Because of course we are. So let's do this. I'll use the explosives first, and then we'll see if we can get our way through that wall. Actually, we do have the axe. Maybe we go through the door instead. Can we get through with the machete? We can. On the topic of grave tactical errors, that's the disadvantage to attempting to do that sort of thing. It also would help if I was not on sneak mode. Thankfully, I can extinguish. That doesn't mean we're safe. Oh! Okay, so they're just gonna get to go again. You love to see it. Well, I said we were going out with a bang. And I fucking meant it. Fragments of the body of the agent were found over the next 6 months. Buried in a closed coffin. Rest in peace. That's why you always take the grenade with you, chat. So that when it comes down to that moment, you can take them with you. I mean, that's fair, Bland-Aid, if we're to believe the description there, and I'm not saying that I do, but if we're to believe the description, apparently they bury the clones, which is news to me, and actually kind of sad when you think about it, because I guess the funeral industrial complex is alive and well in this future. Because if you can just clone a person and then have a funeral service for the cloned person, man, those funeral homes, they must be making a fortune. But anyway. So yeah, chat, that is Quasimorph. It is, again, it's an early access title. It's a lot of different things. It wears a lot of different hats. It is a very interesting title. I enjoy it quite a bit, although it is, as you can tell, kind of disheartening when you get those big kills like right out the gate back to back. It's a little bit disheartening. It makes me want to revise my stance on Desk-kun, but again, we're still on good terms, so I take good care of Desk-kun. But yeah, so if you're curious, if you want to play this game, you can, in fact, pick it up on Steam right now in early access for, I believe it is $20. The developers are actively working on it. Again, I chose to play it today because there was a patch recently that addressed a lot of issues. And of course, as you can see, there are still some issues to be worked out yet, and not that I'm saying me breaking down a door and getting roasted by a guy with a flamethrower is a game issue. That's me being a dumbass issue. But again, it's a very unforgiving game, but still, it is an entertaining game as well, at least for me. If you like really hard games, really unforgiving games, this is definitely going to be up your alley. If you like games like, for example, Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, if you like Stonehearth, other games in that type of vein of like turn-based roguelikes, you will probably get a kick out of this one. Again, it's got the vibes down, it's got the feeling down, it has the art direction down. It has a lot of the core mechanics and gameplay loop stuff there as well. Like, again, it is a well-constructed game. For a game coming from a team of 5 people or something like that, it is an outstanding effort. It absolutely is. So yeah, feel free to check it out if you like. Again, it's available on Steam, and it's not terribly expensive in the early access period. So that's Quasimorph. And we may play it again in the future. Again, I like the game. I don't mind coming back to it. However, it is, like I said, a little frustrating sometimes. So with that being said, if you couldn't tell already, I'm gonna call the stream there. I said we would do one more mission. I just wasn't expecting it to be over that quickly. But that's how the dice roll sometimes, especially in a roguelite, where it's about runs. Then you know, it is what it is. Oh, is this your sundowner thing? All right. There you go. I'll let Kurbachev do his one more time. But yeah, that's, like I said, that's Quasimorph. Feel free to check it out. I figured I'd share it with you guys. It's something that I've been playing in what little bit of spare time that I have recently. So I figured I would give you guys the option. I mean, I'll let you guys vote for it on the Twitter machine, and this is what you voted for, so there you go. With that being said, I think we're gonna call it here. So let's head back to the office. And we'll close things out as we do. So yeah, and especially like Bamboozle, I know you're on a different schedule for me, but I do feel bad because you just got here and already I'm getting ready to close down the stream. But of course, the VODs are always there, and I will be posting this up on the YouTubes like I do with everything else, all the other streams. It's my stream archive, so that way you guys can still catch the content if you're not able to watch it within the 7 days. But we're still good to have you, all the same, even if you only got to be here for a little bit. I think, you know what? Let me head over to the Twitch machine. And let me see if anybody's live. Because it is a Saturday, so it could be, we could have a bunch of different people. I was hoping BPL would be running today, but they're not. Man, I'm not seeing anybody. Let's see. Let's see if anybody else is playing Quasimorph. No, I don't see anybody playing Quasimorph either. Well, shit. That's unfortunate. I kind of wanted to raid somebody today. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna raid somebody that I never thought I was gonna raid with you guys because I'm gonna be honest, there's not a huge overlap in the fan base for this guy, but at the same time, I know a lot of you out there in chat are veterans or active military. I know that, you know, a lot of you guys are on the older side. And I think this is a guy you'll be able to appreciate. So let me make sure he's not about to close out the stream or something before I send y'all over there. Oh, well, shit. Yeah, he's getting, god damn it. Everybody I know is getting ready to go offline. I mean, it is Saturday, so everybody wants to go out and party and drink and have fun and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's try this. Let's try this. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. But I always want to pass on the love. You know, I like, if you guys are going to hang out with me, I want to send you guys over to somebody else too, so that if you're not ready to call it a night like me, then, you know, you can enjoy some continued content, but it's tough. I got a lot of people on my follow list, but for some reason, and not many of them are actually live, so it's kind of strange. Well, to hell with it. If nobody's live, then I won't send you on a raid after all. Yeah, I know, troubleshooter. What the hell is wrong with people going out and trying to have a good time? But anyway, we'll go ahead and close out the stream. I thought we were going to go on a raid, but again, I can't really find anybody that isn't already wrapping up or just not live in general. So we'll just do like we always do and close out the stream as normal. So again, I want to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out for this stream. As always, again, I say it all the time, but the world is a roller coaster of challenges, and we don't all have a lot of time on this planet. Your time is precious. Your minutes are precious. And I thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with me, hanging out with the community, and making this stream a great one, like you always do. I say all the time, I'm just the performer, but you guys are the stream. You guys, you make this what it is, so thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the subs, for the resubs, for the bits, for just hanging out and having a good time. If all you did is lurk, that's all it takes. Again, I've said before, if you are here and you are enjoying yourself, then that's all I need to keep doing this. So thank you for the support, even if your only support is just to be here and spend some time with me. Again, that time is precious, and I appreciate you spending it here. Thank you, guys. As always, you can find me on the Twitter machine to get stream updates and to get the random ramblings. It's a little weird over there, but you know how Twitter is. And again, the YouTubes is where the VODs go for this. It's our archive, and you can find all the content that ends up on the stream will end up over there eventually, including today's stream. So be sure to check that out when it goes live. But again, for those of you, I want to say it's tough sometimes in the world, and I'm speaking specifically to a few people out there in the chat. But never forget that there's always an alternative. No matter how bad things get, no matter how dark things seem, life can always get better. Life can always get better. So if you're having trouble, if you're having a hard time, reach out. There's always people that are willing to help you. Even if you think there aren't, there always are. There always are. So never give up and never lose sight of what's important, including yourself. So I'm going to close out this stream like I always do by reminding you that your life has value and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise, even if anyone is yourself. And I'll catch you next time.